Sophie, to win a Tony on Broadway, acting opposite Denzel Washington, I mean, that must have been like a different league. It must have felt amazing.
Yeah, that was... I mean, every time... I mean, my sort of memories I've got over my career, I can always pin... And they usually are theatre jobs. I mean, just... I can remember when I first worked at the National and cycling over Waterloo Bridge and just like, I've made it. I'm now in a show at the National. I've made it. And then when I got to Broadway, I was like... I remember just going up Broadway and getting to the rehearsal and thinking, I'm done. My work here is done, you know, so...
And is that the show that the Obamas came to see?
They did, yeah. That was pretty amazing.
Do they keep that under wraps that they're coming, or...?
To the audience, but to... I mean, you could know. I mean, literally, there was helicopters circling around, armed guards on every... They blocked off, like, 5 roads around Broadway, so it was pretty obvious that something was happening. They told us about 2 days before, and we had to get to the theatre very early, and we had a guard outside each dressing room, and we were, you know, given a sort of talk and a briefing and stuff like that, and it was... Yeah.
What's the audience like then? Like, I mean, are they looking at the stage at all? Or are they just like...
Well, I tell you, what they said is...
Just looking at them.
No one was told, but what they did, they brought all the audience in, and then, just before the curtain went up, they kind of slipped them in. But everybody, and I was, like, behind the curtain, the place went insane.
Wow.
I mean, it's like there was just some people like flashing cameras, and it took 10, 15 minutes before we could start the show.
Wow.
Because people went insane. And then... He sort of, I think everyone sort of said, you know, we're not going to get the show done. And then they seemed to just go with it. And Raising the Sun is a play, it's about a lot of things, but there's a speech that Denzel Washington's character gives in the middle of it where he talks about, as a black man living in this time in poverty, you know, he cannot dream, he cannot have dreams. You know, he's like a raisin in the sun, shriveled up.
Yeah.
And then there was, you know, Obama in the fourth row. And
wow.
there was not a dry eye in the house that, you know...
And you got to meet them, though, didn't you?
Yeah, they came... So normally, if people come round, they come after the show, but because they had to rush off, like, as soon as, like, the show, they were out, you know, for security. So they brought them in the interval. Oh, my God. When you're still in character, darling.
Yes. Now, you're not supposed to film them,
I was told not to film anything.
But...
I might have handed my phone to someone. It's a one-off moment in my life. Of course. But I wanted to have, like, some evidence.
No, and you got your understudy to do the thing. And you're holding them together. You're very good. So we've sent us the footage. So here we are. So here's Obama backstage. Now he's coming on to you. Look at you. Nice kiss. Yes, nice to meet you. Staying cool. Staying cool. Stay cool. Did you get it? Did you get it?